Okay, it's October 31st, 2025, Halloween. I'm doing a walkthrough of Peralta, what's been going on. As of today, this fence was buckling this way. It was pregnant. It was literally hanging out like this. As you can see down below, you can see this. These trees, I had our guy cut all these banana trees, open up the panel, go in, cut out all these banana trees over here to give us clearance to repair this fence, because it was just buckling like this, like spaghetti. And then clean out all that stuff over there. It was just a jungle in there. So our guy's been dumping all these trees and he's fixing all this. He literally pulled on the panels and put screws to level it back off. Now it doesn't look like he was going to fall down. So basically, oh, our guy's showing up right now. So that's what's going on with the fence. The main thing is that these patios up here have all been redone. That gray is epoxy. Sergio went, or our guy basically went and ripped out all the rotten wood and made sure that the cement was poured so the water would drain. Before, all this was rotted, all rotten wood, because water wasn't draining. And it didn't have this waterproof ledging right here. He put a waterproofing there. See that metal ledging? So water can't get back in and rot all this wood, because all this was being rotted. So he fixed 4, 3, and 2 and 1. They've all been epoxy, re-cemented so water drains, and they put the waterproof edging so water doesn't drip down the concrete and go back and rot the wood. All that was rotted, so that's done. We're gonna get all these bricks done and put epoxy paint on the concrete. That's gonna happen. And this is called deferred maintenance. Nothing lasts forever, so all we can do is get this better. And we're gonna put the black mulch in here. No more dirt for termites. All these broken pavers that come undone, he's gonna redo all that. And all the rotten wood there is gonna get painted. Okay, so that's part of that. That tree over there is going to get trimmed down the road. We're going to repaint that fence over there. So that's part 1 of this update. I guess we're going to have to pay him for this. And I paid our guy to cut the trees on that side because we had to make sure this fence is straight. And the neighbor next door, he's appreciative. So we get it done. And I have to thank him again. This is the guy that saved our building from burning. He actually hopped over the fence when that got on fire and got the lady out, helped her get out that burned down that unit. So this is just a payback, like thank you. So when you have a nice beautiful fence again. So we're having a discussion about staining this fence. We're gonna put regular stain on this fence, all one color, a nice dark brown. It's gonna look good. Unfortunately, on this side, this fence, we're gonna do the same thing with this fence on this side, but unfortunately, this has got red paint on it already. So what we have to do is, they have a special stain that's like a gloss. It's called a thick, I forgot, gel stain that'll actually stick to paint. So we're gonna, because some of it is raw wood and some of it's got red paint. So to save this whole fence, we'll just use that extra thick gel stain. Okay, can't see the fence from here, but. So we're on the other side of Peralta. See how the fence is raw on this side, is raw on the other side. We're gonna stain that. These are the trees with all the power lines that come down here. They're gonna get cut by the neighbor. But see, all our sheds there, that's all gonna get cut. Hopefully he'll leave it, but if he doesn't, we're gonna paint and stain that. Everything's gonna get removed from the fence. See all these structures that are tied to the fence have all gotta go. They're gonna be 2 foot away. And then so we could get to this raw wood and stain it. This is on this side, it's not stained. It's probably like the same on the other side. In fact, I'm gonna move the camera to just take a quick look. I don't know, I can't see that, but I'll assume it's raw. If not, we're going to get a special stain that will stick to the paint. So as you can see, these wires are coming through the trees. When they cut these trees, I hope nothing gets shorted out. Again, see, this is connected to the fence. This got to be moved. And we could actually stain this too. That's all got to be moved. And this has got to be stained. This has got to be cut. Move it 2 foot there. And all that stuff has got to be. That's unit 6 over there. This is number 5. So that shed there, definitely. Look at fire hazard. Look at the tree of fire. Let's call this the fire tree. That'd be a good movie. And so our property, and this guy, he built right on top of the fence. This wall, this fence is his wall. So he basically put a wall and made the fence his wall. That's exactly why it's got to be moved. Because now this will burn, you know. And okay, just to put it in perspective, there's the tree touching. Burn, baby, burn. All this is going to be, you can't have his water coming on this other person's property. First of all, this is not his fence, so that's why this is going to be moved. And we're going to have to see how that wood is and deal with fixing this fence or staining it on that side. Our job is just to make a beautiful fence, make the old fence beautiful. Like that kind of stuff, see? Rotted, all that rotted stuff we're gonna have to replace.